Basically, our group is Voluntary Action, and we're split up into different groups called Talking Salt Voluntary Action, and we've got a few fab people come to support us as well on this walk. The walk's going to be a wheelchair walk, where we're going to raise fundraising money for Voluntary Action itself. So this is the first walk we're going to try. John is our photographer and guide. He's going to take us around the actual walk and show us what we've got to do, basically.
Yeah, that's right. And basically we're going to go around, we've got a wheelchair access route around there, which is great for walks like this. So we can stick to the path, we can walk around safely, and we can see lots of really old oak trees. Some of them are hundreds of years old now. This part of the forest was used by Henry VIII for hunting deer in the old days.
Right, come on in.
This is the entrance to the disabled access route, which you can see this path. You can get some lovely photographs because you've got the water there and the reflections of the trees in the water. So if you've got cameras, that's a really good spot to take some pictures. And also, you might like to take some nice group pictures of your friends. You know, gather yourselves around, get some nice shots of yourselves. Some of the ponds in the forest are made, just in case you're wondering, I don't know about this particular one, but there are quite a lot of ponds in the forest. Some of them are bomb craters from when the Second World War, when people dropped bombs and they exploded in the forest, you know, blew up a crater. And other ones have been dug out. When they built the M25, they wanted gravel for the motorway. So they dug out, you know, big piles of gravel from the earth, and then they turned into ponds afterwards and filled with water. Well, we've got our pond on our left, which is a very lovely pond. And on the right here, behind us, we've got this lovely oak tree, which I really like. The branches hang right down to the ground over there. And I've often taken pictures of that because you get all the moss in the winter time, especially, growing on the bark. And this one as well. I don't know if you can see very well. Can you see all the different colours in the wood?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Pleased to see you.
Hello.
Hey, all right? Get a shot.
Got it.
So, in future, I should call that tree the shaking hand tree.
Yeah.
We were given a name because it hasn't actually got a name, but that is the shaking hand tree.
Oh.
Now this tree is dead, but it will stay there for years because trees, they die off and you know, basically they decay gradually. You get fungus growing on them, and in this particular one we've got millions of beetle holes where the beetles love to chew the wood and lay their eggs. When we come to the oak tree, I'm going to tell you a little story, alright? And we'll save it for the oak tree. It's a very old beech tree. It's hundreds of years old, massive trunk, but up here it's a bit broken off. This looks like a pirate, a one-eyed pirate. So this is called the one-eyed pirate tree, all right?
Yeah.
I call it the rhinoceros tree as well because I tend to think that's a horn up there and it could be a rhinoceros.
Because I have been to.
So they're probably not very tasty, they're probably a bit sour. They're crab apples really. We call them crab apples. Yeah, you can make, people make jam with them, don't they? They make them into, what is it, the jam they make?
Crab apple jam.
Crab apple jam. Exactly. I knew you knew the answer. And then all the different colours there, which is totally different from the bark up there. No,
Hornbeam.
not a hornbeam. Like a hornbeam, only a bigger one.
Beach.
Beech.
Beach tree.
Yeah,
Yay.
big
Beach
beech
tree.
tree.
On there.
Feel how heavy that is.
Yeah, I've got.
So it's a little bit of a branch off this tree.
Yeah.
And it's quite heavy. In fact,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want you to hit me on the head with that.
No. Yeah.
Because it would do a bit of damage, wouldn't
It
it?
will. It will.
But that,
No car.
It's a tiny bit of this tree.
Exactly.
So you can imagine how heavy that tree is.
This tree weighs 500 tons.
Hundreds of tons. That's a bit of a guess, but
I love it.
it's going to be hundreds and hundreds of tons, isn't it? Because that there weighs, well, that's a bag of potatoes.
Yeah.
There we are. Okay. Right.
Okay.
No,
Talk to John.
we've got one tree, and it's growing up with a big trunk, and it's going right up.
And it's got moss on it as well.
Yeah. Why has it got lots of branches?
Because it's coming, the tree branches are going out.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. In the olden days,
Yeah.
they used to do what is called pollarding.
Yeah.
And it's where they used to saw off the trunk, the branches above there, right? Above this height. And then it would grow new branches, and the new branches would sprout, and you'd get lots of branches coming up like that. So lots of trunks. Why did they cut off the branches? Anybody know? Because 100 years ago, they didn't have central heating. So what they used, they had coal fires, log fires, so they used to collect wood,
Yeah. Yeah.
make fires with it. Or they used to use it for building the houses and building ships and all those kind of things. So this is called pollarding, alright? And you'll see it throughout the forest with the big trees.
Elizabeth the First.
You know when we're breathing,
Yeah.
what do we breathe in?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Correct. Oxygen, yeah. And trees breathe in
Carbon dioxide.
carbon dioxide.
Breathe out.
So when we breathe out, we take in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide, which is basically a poisonous gas to us. But the trees breathe it in and they breathe out oxygen. So one big oak tree can give out enough oxygen to keep 10 people alive all year round. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you? Good girl. 10 people, one tree, one big tree, one fully grown tree.
Yeah.
Gives out that much oxygen. That's why it's important to have a tree in your garden, because it's giving out oxygen, giving you fresh air.
Loads of trees in the
Or live in the
back where
countryside.
cornfield is.
And that's why this is called the lungs of Epping Forest. It's called the lungs of London.
Well.
Cheers!
Yeah, come.
Ready up.
We've got this building. It's not open every day, but certain days of the week. You can tell on the sign. This is the visitor centre for Epping Forest. So in there you can get maps and lots of information about the forest. This is a teaching centre here. This is called the Field Study Centre. This is one of our last trees we're going to look at today.
Yeah.
It's quite a small one, but it's quite a rare one as well. It's called the wild service tree. It's got these lovely red berries. You see, they look a bit like holly. You can't eat these.
No, because they're poisonous.
Yeah, they're poisonous. Well, I don't know if they're poisonous or whether they're just... It's probably not a good idea.
Just in case, to be safe on the safe side.
But yeah, to be on the safe side, if you don't know what it is, don't eat it.
They could be for the birds.
The birds eat them. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's food for the winter, isn't it? The birds.
Birds are immune to them.
Yeah, birds are... Well, birds will know what's good for them and what's not,
Yeah.
because they're used to living in the wild, aren't they? Whereas
Yeah.
we've got more used to getting food from Tesco's these days, and we've lost touch with being living in nature. This is a weather station.
A weather station.
Yeah, so it tells us what the weather's doing in Epping Forest. So it's got a solar panel up there, look.
Yes.
So that receives heat from the sun. Yeah, it's taking in, it's creating electricity.
Yeah.
No, it's just taking the sunlight
Yeah.
and turning it into electricity.
Hot, yes.
Yeah, and then electricity is enabling these things to work. These are different tests. It tells you the temperature, you know, how hot or cold it is.
Yeah.
There must be a certain temperature.
Yeah, it measures the rainfall by collecting the rain in these pots and things. Because this is a no cycling area, okay? So when if anybody's got a bike, you gotta leave it behind you. All right, I'm just. That's a joke.
But recycling's important.
Yeah. But why is cycling good?
It helps the environment.
Helps the environment, exactly. No pollution. Good exercise. Keeps you fit. Yeah. Raspberries over there. Hotel.
Yeah, we've done that at our gunpowder mills, right?
This is the insect hotel. And lots of little crevices.
Yeah,
Moths.
I didn't know
You
that,
get-
actually.
You can get everything in there. Spiders, all sorts.
Oh.
All the little beetles and things can live in there safely.
Cockroaches.
There's a bit of everything there.
Cockroach.
So if anybody wants to stay the night, you can book in to the Insect Hotel. Alright?
Yeah.
Do you really?
You go first, John.
Is
And we'll-
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. Fish. Fish and chips.
This is the pond when a lot of children come here from the schools and so on. That's good.
Yeah.
Alright, big smiles.
Cheers.
Lovely. And what about a nice wave
Nice mate. Nice
and a cheer? Anybody know any songs? We could have a sing song. You know a sing song?
Jumpy, 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 jumpy. Hey, the jungle, the mighty jungle.
That's it.
Light sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Thank you.